I'm Ashley, the Monogram Mompreneur. Welcome to today's video. Today we are making a designer dupe sweatshirt. There has been this chenille letter trick-or-treat sweatshirt that has been haunting me. I needed to have it. It was over $100, so I thought to myself, I can make that. So what I'm going to be using today is a Faux Chenille Letter Font from Lenny Penny Embroidery. So to get started, what we're going to need, an embroidery machine, of course. I'm using the Melco EMT 16X embroidery machine. It has a huge embroidery field, so we'll be able to do this giant embroidery today. I'm going to be using, for my base of the chenille letters, Caesar vinyl. We're going to take the film off the back and just be left with the glitter. This is a glitter vinyl HTV, color G505. The color is tawny. It's a very gorgeous, like rosy gold. I'll be using a Gildan 1800 sweatshirt. This is one of my favorite sweatshirts to get. It's cost effective, it washes well. I love selling these to my customers. And to make our big design, I've got an 11 by 13 mighty hoop. It's huge, but it's gonna be perfect for this giant design. And then I'm gonna use the Lenny Penny embroidery font right here. This will be perfect for all kinds of holiday designs, school mascots, all types of things. So make sure you check that out. As well as to stabilize today, I will be using a no-show poly mesh coupled with a tearaway stabilizer. We really wanna make sure it's nice and secure. And then I have already threaded the machine. I'll insert a little clip of me doing that here. I put all pastel colors. I'm trying out a new thread from Candle Thread. It's a new thread company I've seen a lot of people use. I ordered a thread chart and they sent me like one or two to try. Look how gorgeous. They sent me a gold color. I was like, that's perfect, that's what I need. So I'm gonna try out the Candle Thread. Let's go ahead and get this on the machine. I did already load the design. I created it in Brilliance. I just typed out trick or treat in the font. I decided my colors and then I put it on my Melco software. It's an hour stitch out on the Melco, but I think it's gonna be totally worth it. Okay, so now that I have everything threaded, everything ready to go, I'm just gonna place it on my shirt. I'm gonna try to probably go about this far down, super exact science, and in the center, so it'll probably be around here. So everything I used today will be linked in the description box below. Let's get started. Before we hoop our item, we need to prep our stabilizer. I'm taking our tearaway stabilizer and our no-show poly mesh stabilizer, and I'm layering them, the tearaway first, and then I'm gonna put the no-show poly mesh on top with some 505 spray, and I'm just gonna adhere it to the tearaway to make sure it doesn't shift. Next, I'm going to take my sweatshirt and just pull it over the hoop master. You don't need the hoop master, it just makes it a little easier. And I'm just going to arrange it to make sure I find the perfect placement. I'm going to go about 4 fingers down and put a little sticker, and that's where I want the top of my embroidery to be. Alright, so to use this hoop, we have to widen our arms. So I've widened my arms out to the very last part, and we're going to go ahead and get our 11 by 13 mighty hoop on the machine. Make sure not to get that back. So now that I've placed it on the machine, I am just going to use my laser and I'm going to place it exactly where I want it. I just bumped it up a little. I'm going to trace to make sure it's exactly where I want it. Perfect, it's right about 4 fingers down. So now I'm going to cut a piece of vinyl. I'm gonna peel the carrier sheet or the clear part off, so I'm just left with that gorgeous glitter, and I am going to get it ready because this is what's gonna be under all of our embroidery. Okay, so this is what it looks like. This is super flimsy. This is what is going down as our like applique fabric, our gold piece. So I'm gonna place it. I am going to pin it in the corners just so it doesn't shift. And then I'm gonna trace one more time to make sure I don't hit those pins. Alright, it's a 1 hour and 2 minute stitch out. Let's go ahead and get it started. So we're about 37 minutes left. It's looking gorgeous. Alright, it just finished with the final time of just over an hour. Are you ready to see it? We're going to trim it up and then use our heat press to bond the vinyl to the shirt. Oh my gosh, look at this. Gorgeous. Alright, so now I am going to go through and trim any jump stitches I see, and then I'm going to trim around, making sure not to cut the stitches, but I'm going to trim closely to the stitching around the gold, and then we're going to put it on the heat press. I'm going to follow the instructions for the vinyl from Heat Transfer Warehouse's website. It says 320 degrees for 20 seconds for the vinyl, and I'm also going to use the Teflon sheet to protect the thread. Okay, let's go ahead and cut all this out. So I am going to gently tear around the edges. If you